let me hear the guitar, please? I'm a studio and live engineer and work about half and half in both worlds. I like to get the band up on stage first and kind of get them dialed in and make sure they're all happy, and then bring the artist out. I like to make it go quick so they don't feel like they're wasting any time, but at the same time I want to make sure we get everything we need so we'll have a great show. I went into the process knowing that it was going to be okay if I had an extremely slow sound check, because I thought, well, that's going to be the case. There's no way this is going to be fast because I've never worked with this console before. But surprising enough, it was one of the quickest sound checks I've ever had, and I was working entirely blind on a console I'd never read anything about, never touched before, never even been walked through. I'm generally really hesitant to use any kind of presets. I've used presets on all kinds of different gear over the years, and they are almost always obviously created by somebody in a little lab that has no concept of what reality is really like. But they translated amazingly well, and I had no problem using the presets on every instrument, the drums, the guitar, the bass, everything. And that got me through the sound check in record time. I was surprised at how well the room compensation worked. As with presets for individual instruments, I was very hesitant to rely on any kind of stereo bus EQ for a room, but I went through and inserted in and out the EQ during the performance, and it was pretty much exactly what needed to happen, and the PA sounded great. It was as if I had spent a significant amount of time trying to EQ the room and make it sound right. GainFinder is one of those things that you see, you use, and it makes you wonder, why didn't somebody think of this 10 years ago? It's intuitive, it's quick, and it's very accurate. It's like using a guitar tuner to set your vocal level. One knob vocal did exactly what I do to a vocal. It did the high pass filter, it pulled out the problem low mid frequencies, and it boosted some high. It did exactly what I needed done. Most artists almost assume that you're going to have the ability to multi-track at front of house, and the fact that that's all built into this for live recording, and then that also works for virtual sound check, to be able to sound check the band before they show up and basically make sure the PA is sounding great in a room before there's any band in the venue. The whole recording mechanism is amazing. I would have never dreamed I could actually mix a show on a console that I've never worked on before. I was pretty surprised. It's amazing how intuitive the console is and how easy it is to just jump in and really maximize its potential.